David, Robert, lovely to see you both. Thank you very much. David, for you, putting this together after what some might say some unexpected success, that breakout that was Animal Kingdom, how daunting was this doing The Rover?
It was daunting, but only in the way that making anything is daunting. I mean, I go into these things with a healthy degree of terror. I think I need to. It's like I think I learnt quite a few years ago that my brain kicks into a kind of a super rigorous gear when I'm afraid of getting it wrong.
As far as the process goes, is the writing part of it the hardest part for you, do you think?
No, I mean, in a way it's free and, yes, it's hard. I mean, it's hard, but it's the place where I feel the least pressure. It's the place where anything is possible and everything is just existing in the world of dreamland, So, yeah, it's hard, but it's kind of free and quiet as well.
Robert, I was surprised we found in David one of the few people on the globe that hasn't seen one of the Twilight films. So how was it then that you came to be involved in The Rover?
I'd seen Animal Kingdom and kind of tried to seek out David, a while before, without really knowing what he was doing or anything. And then, the Rover script turned up, and I hadn't read the email it was attached to properly, and I thought it was an offer. And I immediately called back, and I was like, what? Just from that meeting a year ago? That must have really impressed them. And they're like, no, it's not an offer. You got to audition for it.
Are you past the audition stage, or you still had to audition?
No, I still had to audition twice.
Twice? What took him the second time to convince him, to win him over?
I almost said something completely inappropriate. What? I don't know. No, actually, no, I know exactly what I hadn't prepared all the scenes in the first one, because normally when you get an audition, they give you like 4 scenes.
Right.
And one of them's like the most extreme scene in the movie, and so you're like, wow, they're not going to ask me to do that one. And so
it was the first one they asked.
They get to you, it's the first time it's ever happened, and it's like, yeah, well, those are the scenes. Like, we've got to do that one. I'm like, well.
I mean, I say that, I kind of did put Rob through the ringer a little bit, but it was, and I can sort of say now that I knew within the first 5 minutes that I had found the guy who would play the character, but at the same time, that terror that I was talking about before, this is where it manifests. This is one of the most important decisions I can possibly make on this film, and I was nervous, and I just wanted to be absolutely certain.
Because it seemed you had your heart set on Guy Pearce for one of the characters who, of course, worked with you on Animal Kingdom. What was it then about the other character that you weren't so sure about, and suddenly Robert appeared on the radar for you?
Well, I just hadn't written the character with any particular actor in mind, as I had with Guy's, and I go like this because Guy was sitting here just like 5 minutes ago. But that's exciting. It means so you open the character up to a world of possibilities, and as Rob said, I had met him like a year before I even knew I was going to make The Rover, and I found him instantly beguiling, and such that when it came time to start testing for the movie, I just knew that I really wanted to. I really hoped that Rob would come in. I really hoped that he would audition for me, and because I had a feeling that there would be something there that could work. And then
I'm pleased to see, Rob, you've had a change of clothes. Have you ever done a film where basically you start the film in the same clothes you finish in?
I've actually done it a few times.
You are?
Yeah, I did it, and basically the last 3 or 4 movies I've done have basically
so
the same
maintenance
thing.
You're low maintenance on the set, are you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, basically the last 3 movies I've done, I've been wearing a black suit in every single scene, and that's crazy.
Tell me, you're in outback South Australia, limited phone reception, no paparazzi, questions about romances. Is it nice getting out of that Hollywood bubble for a while to do a film like this?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really exist in it anyway. I mean, I live in LA, but I don't really, I don't know. I mean, I figured out a way to not really have people chase you around and stuff. But definitely in terms of just working, not having people observing, who aren't part of the job. It's very freeing, kind of it's a lot more relaxed and easier.
We often see with Australian films they can be used as part of tourism campaigns or this isn't one where you're going to look at the vista and necessarily, oh wow, Australia, I've just got to get to this place.
I think Australia looks really beautiful in the movie. I mean, and I know what you mean, but I remember my early cinema experiences and how completely captivated I was by parts of the world that I had seen only in really dark movies. You know, when I saw Taxi Driver for the first time, I wanted to go to New York so much, and like Scarface in Miami. Or, you know, it depends what kind of person you are. But if I saw the Rover, I'd want to go to Australia.
It's stunning, like even the mines. I mean, it's mind blowing when you're driving alongside of the road. It looks like a natural part of the environment.
Just quickly, for you, Robert, this role, it is a very different role to many we've seen you in. How important was it for you to take on a role like this one, to break out of maybe the Twilight mould to a degree?
I mean, it's probably because no one's seen the other movies I've done. Yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly trying to break out of anything. I mean, it's just, I thought it was a really great script, and for some reason it connected to me on quite a deep level. And but yeah, I mean, I guess you're trying to confuse people's perceptions every job you do a little bit.
Well, it's lovely to see you both. Thank you very much. The film opens this Thursday, The Rover. Thank you.
Cool, thanks.